What is up, everybody? Bloodburger here, 1/3/2013. Wow, that was hard to say. Like 2013, new year. Highly requested CAS here. Juri from Street Fighter 4. You guys have been begging me for this one, so I figured I'd go ahead and do it. Now, there are a lot of things that can go wrong when you're trying to make this character. There simply aren't enough layers to do everything, but I think we cover most of the bases with this. Let's just see how it turns out here. Juri has some curves, so we're gonna go on the higher end of the scales here. Stomach's -20, boobs, say about there. Not big, but they're not like small either. Excuse me. A little bit of muscle mass. That should be money. Face number 3. That's the one I went with. Let's go with a bob. We'll see what I do to that later on, by the way. 19 for the eyebrows. Gonna go with
You are care to dance with me?
Femme Fatale.
Care to
Lighten it
dance
up a
with
little
me?
bit. Let's hear this.
Care to dance with me? Care to dance with me? Care to dance with me? Care to dance with me?
Yeah, that's close enough. Alright, so for equipment, excuse me, not really going to be using much here. Let's see, black tights. Nothing here. For the gloves, you're going to need these. They're DLC, I believe, either, I don't know what's up with my voice today, I'm sorry. DLC 3 or 4, maybe. But yeah, these gloves are DLC. Let's see here. We're gonna go with chaps. You'll see why later. Where the hell are they? Chaps, hello. Oh, there we go. Alright. Alright. Now, let's make Juri. Zoom in on her head here. Horns. Where are they? Here they are. Let's just adjust these real quick. Rotate them back just a bit. Rotate them up just a bit. And just change the angle because they kind of stick out at the sides of her head. Yeah, something like that. Now, let's add these for a little extra touch. Just rotate that around a little bit. 29. I think that's right. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, okay. We're going to do that again. Except these are going to be a little bit smaller. So with the CASs I'm going to be doing this year, everything's going to be by request. You guys send the request to me. If I like it, if I think that they can be done, I will do them. Hang on one second. Let me just get this right. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Yeah, so like I said, with requests, just send them to me. If I like them, I'll do them. I'll try to, fill as many requests as I can. Because it seems like you guys are really into the Create a Soul stuff. Now let's go ahead and lay down some colors. 311.2, 956, 9529. There's a lot of different ways you can actually color this character. Like, there's a lot of different pieces of art that I was looking at, and they all look good. Just kind of have to go with you know, whatever you prefer. I think that bright colors are good, so I went with a brighter palette. But you can always soften these colors up if you want to. It's up to you. Alright. Eyebrow color is the same. I think it was a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Now the eyes. Gotta have those evil pink eyes. Whoops. Just make that white. Yeah, there we go. Oops. Alright. I haven't done this in a while, you can probably tell. It's like all over the place. Step 1. Now with these gloves, right there by her bicep, where her, you know, the front of her elbow and her bicep kind of meet, that's supposed to be covered, but obviously we couldn't do that. There aren't really gloves. Well, I suppose there were, but nah, whatever. I went with these because I thought it showed off a little bit more flesh, and in the end I think it just looks a little bit better. So let's put the colors on this. 346, 11. Do that again. 346, 11. There are actually some different glove options that you can use for this. But I like I said, I went ahead and went with these. So they were the first ones that kind of jumped out at me. So, all right. Now, like I was saying before, there really just aren't enough layers to make her the way that I really wanted to. You'll notice that her shoes are closed-toed. Oddly enough, one of Juri's trademarks are her feet for some reason. So I wanted to use one of the layer spots to expose the toes. But in reality, I probably should have went with the stripe on the pants here. But it's up to you. You can really do what you want with that. Okay, now where was I? 727, I believe it is. Might want to look at what I'm trying to color. Yeah, that helps. Alright, and then these are bright pink. 95912, I believe it was. Yeah, let's do that twice. Alright, starting to come together here. Now, stickers and all of this stuff. This is kind of what really makes her pop, so follow me. We're going to use motif 7, these hearts. Put them down by view, upper body. Change the color to match the purple of her bra thingy there. 944.8, I think it was. Let me see. Yeah. Just resize this a bit. Just slide it up here. Now the trick to this is to make sure that you're looking at where her neck and her chest meet, because if you're not, you get this strange effect like it doesn't cover enough area and it looks really bad. So you want to make sure that you have the camera positioned correctly, so that you're not leaving any skin exposed, if that makes any sense. And you also don't want it to like touch her chin. You see how it's going on onto her chin? That's not what we want either. It's like a delicate art. I think that's good enough. If I have to adjust it, I will, but I think that's okay. Should be okay. I'm gonna use another heart. Let's see here, upper body view. And we're gonna put that on her back. Let's change the color. 94412, same thing. And the same principle applies here. Just want to make sure it covers her back correctly, and the color's wrong. I need to fix that. Just up this size a little bit. Make sure the rotation's right. Might be a little bit too big. Let's see. Gotta kind of be a layer master with this. Eventually I'll get it right. Nah, that's good enough. That's good enough. Let's just make sure the color's right. 944.8 is what it's supposed to be. There we go. Alright, so that kind of wraps around. And it's covering, you know, all the skin. Nothing's exposed. So let's put the last piece on here. Where is that sticker? There it is. We're gonna go 959.12. Obviously that's not gonna be on her face, we're just putting the colors on first. Upper body. Just gonna slide that up here onto her chest. Drop the size a little bit. Something like that. Alright. Alright, now the next thing we need to do is make these gloves pink. And this was a pain in my ass because it used extra sticker space that I could have used on other things, but meh, whatever. 959.12. Left arm axis, let's go about 95-ish. We're gonna bump the size up as well, about 60. Just want to make sure that that comes up to about her wrist, and then flip it over. This is a two-part sticker, so like you have the first part which is on top. It's kind of hard to see, but I probably should have put the color on last, but whatever. Right, something like that. Yeah, something like that. And then we're going to do the same thing underneath. It's a long process, but in the end it's worth it. And something like this. Yeah, something like that. Let's just gotta up the size a little bit so that it fills all the way in, you know what I mean? Right. And make sure it's good on the other side too, should be. Yep. Alright, so let's see here, and the last thing is the toe. Like I said before, we just use a square and go something, you know, kind of flesh colored. 9, 6, 7. Move it to the middle so that it goes over both feet. Down. Let me just move the camera up a little bit so we can see what we're doing here. Okay, now the size needs to be 100. We'll see why in a second. Just drop that down here. Let's just hang on. Maybe the size wasn't 100. Oh, you know what? I think I rotated this. Let me see. Huh. How did I do this before? Yeah, something like this. Right? So that simulates the toes being exposed. But yeah, that's pretty much it. For this, you can make this any color you want. I just go with black and pink because it keeps with her color motif. 957.9. And the weapon trail is going to be the same thing. 957.9. And black. And yeah, man, that's pretty much it. Alright, so here you have Juri, widely requested. I hope you guys like it. I think it's okay. I really wouldn't show it to you guys unless I thought it was okay. Keep the requests coming. Like I said, if they're good requests, let me know, and I will try to fill them as often and as quickly as possible. CAS stuff is kind of where the channel's roots are embedded in, so we want to keep that alive. Makes you guys happy, makes me happy. I like the characters, so we'll keep doing them. Bloodburger, as always, thank you guys for watching, and see you next time.